Hello everybody, welcome to Spin Sideline series. I'm Rizzo Diaz and joining me is of course Joel Fernandez. We have a very special guest for the day, a player of Ultimate and who happens to be the president also of Philippine Flying Disc Association, Mr. Peng Manlapas. Hi Peng.
Hi Riza.
Good day to you.
Great day to you guys.
This is your environment.
Yes, I'm very much at home at this.
So can you tell us a little about what Ultimate is?
Well, Ultimate is a very fast-paced game. Ultimate was invented in 1968 in New York, called Columbia High School. Here in the Philippines, a popular game is mixed. You have 4 guys with 3 girls, played with a flying disc, with what is popularly known as a Frisbee.
Okay, so is it like more of football? You would have to score in a goal?
There's an end zone, and the objective of the game is to pass the disc around until you catch it inside your opponent's end zone. That's how you score. The most different thing about it, it's self-officiated.
There are no referees.
No referees. We have this rule called Spirit of the Game, which is the umbrella rule for Ultimate. So that's why it's called Ultimate. You know, aside from the physical aspect, there's this bond between players that separates us from other kinds of sport.
Tell me, Peng, how big is Ultimate now in the Philippines?
When we started out playing, there were only 6 teams in the entire country. So when we were having tournament, it was just the 6 of us.
Right.
Now in Metro Manila, we have more than 70 teams. All over the country, you know, teams are sprouting out. And I think we have around maybe 300 to 400 teams in the entire country.
How do you take into account that kind of popularity for the sudden number of the growth?
I think it's because it's such an easy game to just learn. You just need a disc, an open space, and a lot of enthusiastic people. Yeah, we've actually started teaching in schools as early as 8 years old. And we have players who are more than 50.
And what is the typical player profile for someone who plays flying disc?
The demographics is usually people in their 20s, which means these people have regular day jobs. They work during the day, and at night or in late afternoon they play Ultimate. I think Ultimate fulfills the competitive drive that I have inside. This great feeling of connection between people who don't know each other just because of this 175-gram plastic disc. It's really what connects me to this world, and I think that's really fulfilling for me as a player and as a person. Because in Ultimate, you not only get to compete and be healthy, but you also get to socialize a lot with a lot of other people, not just your teammates, but also your opponents.
Tell me about how rigorous the training is for Ultimate.
Our tournaments are usually divided into pools. The higher your pool, like Pool A, the more competitive it is. These teams practice from 3 to 5 times a week, or they can be in Pool F, which is recreational. It's really a large spectrum of how much you want to prepare.
But you being the president, I'm sure that your training is just more intense than anybody else.
Right now, I coach 5 to 6 times a week. This team is composed of employees from Maynilad and from the Water Warriors program, which is Maynilad's corporate social responsibility program, wherein they go into public schools or areas, depressed areas like Tondo, and teach Ultimate to kids. When I coach, it's really intense. It involves a lot of running, a lot of catching, a lot of throwing. I want these players to be about running and running and running. Nutrition is a vital component. That also plays a key factor, especially since our tournaments usually last from 2 to 5 days.
So tell me about how you should keep yourself healthy to be able to be competitive in Ultimate.
I stick to a specific group of protein. I usually just eat fish or chicken.
For Ultimate, you play rain or shine?
Yes, we do. So again, nutrition plays a vital component.
How does a sport like Ultimate help a player develop physically?
There's a lot of running. So definitely cardio and your muscles. Since we do a lot of running, we do a lot of strengthening, conditioning. So whenever you impact the ground, your core has to be stable and the integrity has to be there. Once you're established in the beginners, you can find a club depending on your level of competition. So then if they take you in, that's it.
How do you maintain all of these and at the same time stay at the top of your game?
Having that active lifestyle and taking in proper nutrition. I regularly diet, I exercise, and I take in my multivitamins. So that's what you need to do if you want to live this kind of active life, but also do something for your family.
When you think you are now complete with all of these happening in your life now?
My goal is really to do what I love to do. And right now, I'm in that place where I'm with my family, I'm doing the business that I want to do, and I'm helping out Ultimate, which is something that's really promising for the Philippines.
Thank you on behalf of the Spin Sideline series for Pengman Lapas, the president of the Philippine Flying Disc Association.